Today I'm finally able to finish the video on BestSub craftXpress. If you missed the other video, please look at it when I opened the box and it is not working. So it took me a while, over maybe a month and a half or something like that, to finally get the replacement part. So I'm going to go over this, how it was changed, the outcome, and what I would do different, and if it's worth the price. So not convinced yet, but watch the video and decide for yourself. So I finally got the replacement part from BestSub. So this is what I got. We're also replacing this since it was all burnt. So this was very easy. You remove, as you can see, that's what he's doing. You just unscrew this, remove the old one, put this one, and screw everything back. So very simple to do. Now we have the new one. So now we're going to be removing the screws right here and here to access the panel. You're going to need an Allen wrench to unscrew both. Now you just open this once you have unscrewed everything.
Great, that'll be fun. All right.
And there it is. So here's what we need to change. It only opens up this, so we put it on the side and see if it's going to be easier for us to change it.
It's gonna be fun getting back there to that. Listen.
So first, the angle is not the best to get to it, by the way, since the cover cannot be removed. So you're going to have to, well, I mean, it's possible, it's just not very practical. But you're going to have to remove each little screws first. So here what it looks like, what we need to unplug, detach, put all of this back there, and this is how they sent it to me. So now we just have to make sure we're doing all of the wiring properly. So the challenge is to really remember where everything hooks back up. So what he decided to do is unhook one at a time and rehook it right away to the new panel, so he would not forget what goes where. So a lot of little wires. Be very careful removing everything so you remember. Again, it's not the best way of accessing it, but it's possible. So I think you can see how he's doing it one at a time. Since we fixed the machine yesterday, changed the board, now we're going to turn it on and try to work it again. So according to the video on BestSub, you set it for 370, and the first time around, you're going to set it for 45 seconds. And then we're going to rotate it and do it a little bit more. So now we are going to wait. I changed it to Fahrenheit. The way you do that is by pressing set for a few seconds, and then you could switch it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So as you can see, it heats up very quickly. I did fix the knobs here for the pressure to make sure it was the right pressure. And now, according again to BestSub, you only put the tape on the seam, you don't put it anywhere else. So we're going to see how simple this is going to be. Let's heat up very fast, so it's already done. Now we're going to put it does smell too, by the way. There's a bad smell coming out. It could be because it's new, but if you don't like the smell, make sure you open your window. And then I'm going to close it. I need my both hands. Sorry guys, needed both my hands, and I did release the pressure a little bit. And now we're going to wait 45 seconds to see, and then we will rotate it and do it again for 25 seconds. First, a lot of smokes still. You can see it. I'm following the direction and it's smoking quite a bit. Look at this. So that does release a smell that is definitely not enjoyable. So now we're going to, I turned it and I'm going to set the timer for another 25 seconds. Hopefully it will stop smoking, but I'm following the instructions and still keeping it at 370 degrees. And again, a lot of smoke. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but it is done. I will take it out. I'm going to wait, of course, wear heating gloves to take it out, and then I will wait for it to cool before opening it and show you how well this press did. To turn it off, you push the button right here and it's off. Here's the result. Seam was good. It was not taped. A little bit of ghosting here, not much. The top seam also good without any tape. It looks like the picture turned out pretty good. However, the tumbler is a little bit rough, so even though I wanted to follow the exact instruction by BestSub on the video, and I think it was a bit too much, so I will reduce the time in the tumbler in my next one, just to adjust it, but really not much. I don't know why it got a little bit of ghosting right here. Don't know, but the top really didn't have. So I think I still need to try it out, adjust it, and making sure that this does not come out rough. I mean, it's still a nice tumbler. So finally, I was able to use my craftXpress. It took a long time, guys, for the company to send a replacement. It took me to send 3 different type of videos before they agreed to send a replacement. And then I had a friend of mine who's very good at changing things do it for me, because it was a lot easier than me trying to figure out. He knew exactly where to go and how to do it. So it didn't take him long. It probably would have taken me longer. So that's the update.